Da 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 da.
Hey folks, so this is where we're doing the pickups for the past month. I normally do it on either the coffee table or the couch, but as you can probably tell, the coffee table is kind of full and the dog is occupying the couch and she doesn't want to move. As a matter of fact, she keeps staring. The stare of death and despair. She's tired. Tried to put her to sleep, but she insists on if I point this camera at her long enough, there we go. And we lose focus, there we go. Okay. Anyways, this is where we're doing the showcase of pickups. Don't know if we're gonna have enough room for this stuff, but that's just the way it is. So let's get this out of the way. First off, we got a copy of Ninja Gaiden Trilogy for the Super Nintendo. Disclaimer, it's not a genuine article, it's a bootleg copy, but it is the actual game. It plays, it works well, that's all I care about. You know, even the usual flea merchant that I go to for all my old stuff, he told me, he thought it was a genuine article, but a guy he knows told him otherwise, and then he told me that, you know, it's not a real deal, it's a bootleg. Bought it anyways, I didn't pay a whole lot for it, and it works, you know. So as long as it works, as long as it does what it says on the cover, that's all I care about. You know, because the genuine article is worth a lot of money, a couple $100 at least. So just get that out of the way. Anyways, moving right along. Got Spider-Man Venom Maximum Carnage for Super Nintendo, the red cartridge. It'll go along nicely with the Doom red cartridge. Although that one's a much better game in comparison, but I digress. Got Tetris Attack, also for the Super Nintendo, which is a localized version of Panel de Pon, or as some people might know it around here, Puzzle League. You generally like those kinds of Puzzle League / Panel de Pon whatever game stuff. One of my favorite puzzle games. You know, Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness for N64. I guess we'll slowly just flip it like that, just to sort of showcase it properly, I guess. Anyways, moving right along. For Sega Genesis, we got a couple of EA games. We've got Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Let's set that aside there. And also for the Sega Genesis, another EA game, Lotus Turbo Challenge, which is a port of an Amiga game. I guess we'll flip it like, okay, whatever. Never gonna fit this all in shot anyway, so. Maze Craze for the Atari 2600. No end label. A lot of the older stickers are just losing their glue or something. The glue's wearing off. Spider-Man, also for Atari 2600. Tried that out for a bit. It doesn't exactly suck spider balls or anything, but you might suck spider balls because it's actually quite a challenging little game, but not a bad one actually. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. Atlantis, also for the Atari 2600. Didn't get a chance to play that one yet. Looking forward to it, I guess. That's very uplifting, actually. Anyways, for the Game Boy, we got Roland's Curse. I sampled that for about 5 minutes. It's sort of an overhead Zelda-like thing. Wizards and Warriors 10, Fortress of Fear, or is it Wizards and Warriors X? I know it's not Wizards and Warriors Cross because we didn't get that kind of stupidity yet. Oh man, I'm got Ball Blazer Champions for the PlayStation. Wanted to get my hands on this, especially having played Ball Blazers on the Atari 7800, which is a good game, by the way. Far better than I expected it to be, but haven't tried that one out yet. But I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Got a few Saturn games on here. Got Cyber Speedway, which is sort of like a hover jet racing type thing. Got Dark Legend, which is a fighting game thing. Got Solar Eclipse, which is a third-person shooter thing with FMVs. Black Fire. And Thunder Strike 2 from US Gold. Always a good sign when you get something from US Gold. Next up, for the GameCube, and I imagine I could probably gotten this off Steam, but I found this off GameCube. Ikaruga. I figured why not. And you're already seeing it, the last pickup. Got Gauntlet Dark Legacy for PlayStation 2. Already had this on GameCube, but this was relatively cheap and had a nicer cover. So, so yeah, these are the wares for January. And yeah, some decent stuff here, some so-so stuff. No real complaints. And let's check back on the dog. See what she thinks. Yes, I just filmed you scratching yourself. Anyways, those are the woes for the past month. That's all I got. Good night.